Hello, all. Welcome to Python World. In simple terms, Python is a computer programming language that allows people to write instructions for computers to follow. It's known for being easy to learn and read, making it popular for beginners and experts alike. With Python, you can create programs to do a wide range of tasks, from simple calculations to complex web applications and even artificial intelligence. It's widely used in many industries, including web development, data science, scientific research, and more. Overall, Python is a versatile and powerful tool for solving problems and building software. Python was created by Guido van Rossum, a Dutch programmer who started working on the language in the late 1980s. He released the first version of Python, version 0.9.0, in February 1991. Since then, Python has grown in popularity and has become one of the most widely used programming languages in the world. The name Python for the programming language was inspired by the British comedy group Monty Python. Guido van Rossum, the creator of Python, was a fan of Monty Python's Flying Circus, a popular British television comedy series from the 1970s. When he was developing Python in the late 1980s, he wanted a name that was short, unique, and slightly mysterious. The name Python appealed to him, and it stuck. It's worth noting that the language's name was chosen not because of any connection between the programming language and the comedy group, but simply because Guido van Rossum liked the name. The history of Python programming language traces back to the late 1980s, when Guido van Rossum, a Dutch programmer, started working on it. Here's a brief overview of the key milestones in Python's history. The conception started in late 1980s, and the first release was on February 1991. After that, Python 1.0 to Python 3.0. Now the running version is Python 3.12.0, which is the stable release. Now, let us look into the starting history of Python. Guido van Rossum, working at the Centrum Wiskunde en Informatica, CWI, which is located in Netherlands, began developing Python in the late 1980s. He aimed to create a language that was easy to read and had a clear syntax. Guido released the first version of Python, version 0.9.0, in February 1991. This version included many of the fundamental features that Python is known for, such as exception handling, functions, and modules. Python 1.0 was released in January 1994, marking the first official stable release of the language. It included features such as lambda, map, filter, and reduce. The Python 2.x series saw several releases throughout the early 2000s, with Python 2.0 being released in 2000. This series introduced many new features and improvements, including list comprehensions, garbage collection, and Unicode support. Python 3.0, also known as Python 3000 or Py3k, was a major milestone in Python's history. It introduced several backwards incompatible changes aimed at cleaning up the language and removing inconsistencies. While Python 3 was initially met with some resistance due to its incompatibility with Python 2, it eventually gained widespread adoption. Python continued to grow in popularity throughout the 2010s and into the present day. The language is widely used in various industries, including web development, data science, artificial intelligence, and more. Python's versatility, readability, and large ecosystem of libraries and frameworks have contributed to its widespread adoption. Throughout its history, Python has been maintained and developed by a community of contributors led by Guido van Rossum until he stepped down as the benevolent dictator for life, BDFL, in July 2018. However, Python's development continues under the oversight of the Python Software Foundation, PSF, and a team of core developers. Today, Python is one of the most popular and widely used programming languages in the world. Thank you, Python pals, for watching. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos.